Arriving out of the front, it looks like any other academy I've been to. Kind of busy, nice gardens maintained by the students. Just an ordinary academy in an ordinary suburb. Not particularly exacting, but it's not particularly unfamiliar either. I should be able to settle into her just fine. Alright, at my class without any incident. Now, students, this is Toru Akita. Please treat him with respect. I am pleased to meet all of you. I hope we can all get along. Nelson, where to put you? You can sit in the middle. Sounds fine. People seem to think that you have to sit up the back to avoid attention, but the truth is that you actually stand out if you deliberately pick seats in the back. So the middle is ideal. That way you just one face among the crowd. As I take my seat, a shiver goes up my spine suddenly. Is something wrong, Toru? You should just down. No, everything fine. It's just feeling again. The person sitting in the front of me is a girl with black hair. Wait, is that? Wow. Bushy cat tail sticks out just above her skirt. Its tips colored a bright white. I look around trying to see if anyone else has noticed it, but no one else is looking. I turn to the seat to my left, trying to get the students' attention. No, the pair of snow white cat ears stick out of her silver hair. Are you really okay, Toru? You look Neither of them are looking at me. There's just some strange, uncomfortable atmosphere in here. No, please don't worry about me. Go ahead. Some time passed in the vacant, awkward atmosphere. I'm just sitting here, desperately trying to work out what is happening. No one else can see their tails or ears. I'm sure of that. Well then, would anyone like to volunteer to show Toru around the academy? That's not... Before I can finish speaking, someone immediately stands up. Please allow me to escort him. Then someone else stands up. I'd like to show him around. The two of them exchange looks with each other. After letting out a small, barely audible sigh, the teacher looks at the white-haired girl, Ayoko. He then turns to the black-haired one, Kayo. Please behave yourselves. I both of you want to do it. Then you can both go. Also, they seem reluctant to accept this. Then both nod. As wish. Finally, it has to be that way. Before I can even blink, they surround me on each side of my desk. Come on, let me show you around. She grabs me by the hand and straight struggle on it, making me side up from my seat. I am sure you have many questions, so please allow me to be by your side. She respectfully offered her hand. Okay, well, okay. What else can I say? Maybe if I talk to them both, I can start making sense of what's happening to me. After we walking some distance, the two of them turned to me. Alright, you two. Yes? Something on your mind, darling? Daring? Daring? Aren't you being a bit too familiar with him, Nayoko? I've already slept on his bed. We might as well be married now. You mean you broke into his house and couldn't stop yourself from sleeping on his bed? Still counts. Please listen to me. Who are you two really? Why are you both here? Kayo turns her amber eyes back to me. Did you believe in there being more than you can see, Toru? There's a lot of things in the world which can't be explained. Where those things come from. There is where we both come from too. In other words, we are spirits. Spirits, really? Is this what Grandpa means when he said that I wouldn't be alone? Do you have any proof of this? We are our tails and ears not sufficient proof? There are probably fake for all. Neko immediately shoves her head underneath my hand. Feel yourself. It's not a headband. Well, save. And I want to pet her. I just talking about. These ears are true or not? Well, fake or not? What is this mean? What does pet means? Well, looks good for choosing pet her. Okay, pet her. I began rubbing her head, feeling her ears with my own fingertips. I can't deny it. Their ears. They have to be real. I put my hand away, startled. Oh, I was beginning to enjoy that petting. You really do have no denial, Nayoko. As representatives of the beyond, we must act defiant. Dignified. This is why I don't like being around you, Kayo. You are too much of a prude. Have you ever had any fun in your life at all? That is no why we are here. Could you explain to me why you're here then? To make a long story short, both of us we sent here through the twin gates, those two buildings which you refer to as shrines. The place is where the walls between worlds are most thin. It's easy to go back and forth there. That's all well and good, but you've explained the how. I need to know the why. Well, it's kind of our duty to send people over to decide to make sure everything is as it should be. What Nayako is trying to say is that we were sent to be the guardian spirits of this land, and will reside in your world until it is time to return to the beyond. Guardian spirit, Anyways, the Ascension Festival will be happening soon, and we will be fully anchored into your realm. Kayo told me that you're going to be our priest. She inches closer to me. I am pretty lucky to get such a cute priest. I'm cute? Is this girl seriously hitting on me? Let's get back on the truck. Ascension Festival? That is the event which will fully establish us in the world. Describe it in the way that you would understand. It will make us the pattern gods of those two shrines. I am not experienced it is my doing, Toru. But please know that I know I will do my best to work with you. She respectfully bows her head for me. It's alright, I am only training as a priest too. Don't be so formal, Toru. It's not going to be all dull and stiff with me. Kayo hasn't had fun in the day of her existence, but trust me, Nayako draw most closer to me until her face is only few centimeters away from mine. We're going to have lots of fun together, and know even sight little things about each other. Kayo seems to get irritated. Thor is not here for your personal pleasure. His arrival is mark of respect for the ancient covenant between his family and our house, who I'm being to understand now. So that's why everyone in my family. Anyway, we can talk more about this later. I'm just going to. Kayo simply stares at her. I would like to speak with him first. You can afterward. Why should I let you take him first? The two of them began to face off. I'm going to have a full-blown cat fight if I don't do something. Oh, I know. Rock, paper, scissors. What are you saying? Oh, it's a game. Humans do this when they can't decide on something. I quickly show them the ropes of the game. Rock, paper, scissors. Naka has made a pair of scissors, and Kayo made a rock. Aww. Well, fine, you win this game. Have fun on your date. Kayo just shakes her head. Please come with me, Toru. As we walk off, I can't help but look back at the pounding Nayako. Are you sure she'll be fine? Yes, she'll be fine. Carl takes me out of the academy buildings. I'm sorry that you had to see that. Nayako and I had never gone alone. That's fine. While I want to know more about that, what's important is that I make sense of all of this. So just let me put all of this in my own words. Yes? Your two spirits sent down as guardians from some other world. When you're fully bound to this world, would you become the patron spirits of those two shrines? And this will happen during the Ascension Festival? That's correct. And my family has some sort of pact or convenate with your house. Also correct. Men from your family became priests and became their training at the two gates, and help those who arrive from the beyond understand this world. But you unusual in the way in that we were the first ones to arrive, and we had to wait for you instead. So that's why you're at this school. You want to learn more about this world? Precisely. How strange that you end up in the same academy as us. Let us the same room. Not strange at all. My grandfather was the one who enrolled me here. That old man is up to something. I don't know what to say. There are many spirits in this world, and they manifest themselves in everything you see. I'm just one of many, as in Nayoko. So there's many spirits around us right now? It's then that I began to notice that strange atmosphere again. Something is at work around me. Precisely. For example, the playful spirit in the wind. It's then that I noticed the wind pick up really strongly around us. What? Wow. The wind around us whip up, revealing something that nearly makes my eyes bulge. Underneath the skirts, Kayo is wearing lacy black lingerie. Her face turns bright red as she realizes where I am looking. What are you? I never would have thought she would be wearing something like that. Stop looking there. The spirits of the wind are playing a prank. Just pay no attention. She tries to push her skirt back down, but the wind suddenly changed the direction, flying around another part of the skirt up. No matter what she does, it seems hopeless. Her hands are flying around her, but nothing seems to help. We're out of garden too, meaning that there is nowhere to take shelter from the wind. I swear that I hear a dissembled. I hear a disembodied giggled in the wind too. Damned wind spirits! How dare you embarrass me like this? Unlike the last time I saw her like this, she has completely lost her composure. That's completely understandable considering that we're at school. More laughter echoes there at those through the air. Where is that coming from? I am looking around me. It's then that I see tiny little sparks of light in the air. The entire atmosphere around us looks like it enchanted. It's happening again. Kayo just seemed it. Kayo just seems at a total loss with herself. Or please do something. Oh, what should I do? You are a priest. Surely you know how to quell spirits. But I haven't even began my training. Perhaps I should just speak with them? Suddenly, clarity comes over me. Hey, you spirits! The wind suddenly stops. It's then that I see something akin to an invisible hand holding up the frills of Kayo's skirt. Look, you're really unsettling Kayo right now. So could you please stop? It's not that I hate the view or anything, but somehow seeing Kayo being tested, tasted like this, it just does not seem right to me. Although I can hear some sort of disgruntled murmur echo through the air. The wind slowly dies down and the atmosphere around us being to return to normal. After that particularly incident, Kayo quickly returned inside. Naoko seems to be rather smooth. Oh ho ho, did something happen to you? It looks like you did, Kayo. Nothing of any sort happened. Really? I've heard some rumors among the spirits around here. Did something happen to you, Toru? Yeah, it did, but nothing. It did, but well, okay, I said nothing happened. Yeah. Nothing happened. Are you sure? Because I think something did happen. She leans in the whispers to Kayo. Black lacy panties. Kayo looks like she's about to snap. Really, that's enough? Well, since you already know, I suppose there is no point in denying it. What exactly happened back there? I never seen anything like that before. Did you notice the atmosphere change? Well, yes. And you've never noticed anything like that happen before? Not really, no. I've always been the skeptic among my friends. Oh, I see. You're opening your eyes. Opening my eyes. That would make sense. You proving good insights for change, Naoko. Please, Mrs. Black Panties. So Toru, please put it as simply as I can. Your family is well known as mediums and psychics. That is why convenient was made with your family to become priest. People like you can slip in between words and see things other people normally wouldn't. Namely, you can see spirits, but you were so wrapped up in your Daniel that you couldn't see anything at all. What was she saying does make sense. Only just started noticing these things once. I had seen Kayo at the shrine. As much as I want to deny it, I simply can't. Does this mean I'm going to start seeing things like evil spirits too? Why would you see something like that? Malicious spirits aren't able to materialize themselves in your world under any circumstance. You're completely safe, Toru. Oh, that's good then. That relief. So I'm not going to start seeing poltergeist, poltergeist, or anything like that. Poltergeist, you say? Nah, that doesn't exist. Things can become a bit bumpy between worlds. Would you call a poltergeist is just things shifting a little bit? Kind of like tectonic plants rubbing up against each other. So you don't have anything to worry about, Toru? Okay, that's alright then. Don't you think we are being a bit inconsiderate, Naoko? Maybe you are. Let's put this into perceptive. He has denied the existence of spirit for years. Don't you think that he would have difficulty coming to terms with everything that happened? She must have noticed how much trouble I'm having with all of this. That's fair point. Are you doing okay, Toru? What Kaiko said was right. All of these things you've told me, and everything I've seen, it is look to take in it. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to look after your shrines. I just reset my head on my desk. I've only just arrived here and my entire life has been flipped upside down by everything I've learned in the last 2 days. Don't worry, Toru, you aren't alone. I didn't even know what to expect when I passed through the 2 gates. Even here is completely new to me as well. What she said is correct. The beyond is different from your world. There are plenty of spirits who flutter in between these two places, but Naoko and we weren't even aware that this world exists until recently. Sincerely? This is correct. We did not know what to expect when we arrived. So I understand how you feel, Toru. She respectfully bows before me again. I'm sorry that I was not more considerate of your feelings. Me too. It must be hard for you as well. No, you don't need to be like that. If anything, it's my grandpa who owes me an explanation. Oh yes, your grandpa. I always love the smells that come from his kitchen. Just long have you been sneaking into my house? Sneaking? How dare you act like I some sort of cat burglar. He let me stay there. The old man knew about her the entire time. Right. Well, I really need to have a chat with him about a few things. What I realize now is that he really was telling me the truth this whole time. He hasn't tried to hide anything from me at all. In fact, now that my eyes are opening, as Naoko has put it, I should really apologize to him when I get home. Just then, the teacher returned to the room. Kayo, Naoko, how has it been going? Fine, just fine. Right. I tried that there were no incidents where when you were showing Tora around. Well, nothing happened. The teacher turned to me. Nothing happened, right? I had better not cause any fuss. Yup, everything's fine. Right, that's good then. Class will be starting again soon. If you need something peace and quiet, Toru, we can talk at another time. Yep, that's no problem at all. Alright, I guess we'll talk later. I need some time to myself. Just a moment to work everything out.